All right, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Let's see what destiny brings us. Put your hands together for Eric Freedman. I have movement. He's walking towards the stage. Here he comes. One more time for Eric Freedman, everybody.
This first joke's dedicated to the band tonight. There's an HIV billboard in LA right now. It's just a girl and her doctor, and it says, "Trust matters." No, trust is why you have HIV. That's how that trust mattered. That's what the sign should say. What I'm getting at is dating's difficult. You hear a lot of people say it. I think people think dating's difficult because they don't know what they're looking for. Like, I had a friend recently. He's like, I know exactly what type of girl I want. I want a girl who's horny all the time and wants to smoke weed and play video games. I was like, oh, you're looking for a 13-year-old boy. That's what you just described to me to a T. He's like, ugh, gross. I'm not gay. I'm like, that's not the bad part of what I just told you. Gave a homeless guy $1 recently. I gave him the $1. He's like, I'm going to pray for you. I was like, oh, you're going to have to give me that $1 back because it's not working for you. I don't want any part of what you got going on with him. I thought I was giving you money for drugs, not paying for bad luck. That's
Fuck yeah, Eric Freedman. You did it, buddy. That was fun.
Thank you.
Is this your first time on the show?
Yes, it is.
How do you feel?
I feel all right. It's fun. I enjoyed it.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
It'll be 3 years in February.
Where are you from?
I'm from Agora Hills and then lived in Phoenix, and now I'm back in LA.
Agora Hills is a nice area, right?
It is a nice area.
What do your parents do?
My dad was an engineer, and my mom was a teacher.
What happened to them?
They're still alive, but in Phoenix, Arizona, so that means there's not much time left.
There was a real plane crashy vibe to the way you said,
I know.
my dad was an engineer and my mom was.
Well, they're in their 70s. They're retired.
Really?
Yeah.
How old
Yeah.
are you?
I'm 32.
32.
Wow.
I think you're going to find in your career that there are way harder people to follow than Orlando.
Yeah.
I know you seem real fucking funny right now, but
Oh my God, Ron White.
wait till you have to follow the gay sax player one night at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Horse of truth
Good luck.
activated.
I had to follow Ron Jeremy once out here already. That was
Wow, would you?
that was the weirdest.
I'm afraid to ask what you had to follow him into.
Back to his
Luckily,
car.
it was comedy.
Man, so you're sort of an LA guy, right?
Yeah, kind of.
But you've only been doing stand-up 3 years. You're 32. What'd you
Yeah.
spend the first 29 years of your life doing?
I've been writing since I was 15.
Writing what?
Comedy, cartoons. I did the cartoon Court Ordered with Eric Myers. I created that.
Wow.
one. Yeah,
Was
Shout out.
Willie Barcena also in that?
no, there's a bunch of comics from here that are in.
Shout out. Corridor's great. Eric Myers is
Thank
great.
you.
And you're a
Appreciate
cutie patootie.
Oh, wow. I'm getting compliments on both sides. I like this.
Fuck yeah. How
Can
do
I
you
have
make
a
a
shout?
living?
I'm a tour manager for bands.
Wow.
How long you been doing that?
We have one of
Almost
those.
a
It's called a
decade.
pimp.
I'm good at collecting money. It's
How long you been doing that for?
almost 10 years now.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Look at you. Can you tell us some of the bands that you tour manage for?
I've been with the band Sublime for the last 8 years. So
you know what I
them
really
mainly.
want to know? I really want to know. Can't fucking remember how the rest of it goes. Wow, look at that. You have any fun road stories with Sublime?
I have a lot. That's where most of my stories for stand-up come from, is being
Really?
on the road.
Can you give us like an example?
Contracted gonorrhea, got stolen purple balls. I had $1 million, well I'd spend it all.
You guys
There
want to
you
come
go.
open for us?
Boom. All right.
Gosh, your ass looks
Sublime's
amazing.
the big one.
Yeah, that's the main one that I've worked with for
How long have you been with Sublime?
For 8 years, since they came back.
Wow.
So it's Sublime with Rome now.
Yeah,
great.
I was at the High Times Cannabis Cup up north. Were you with them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was there watching them in the very, very front row.
That one.
I
Yeah,
was
that was a
hosting
lot of fun.
the award ceremony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That one was great. We got a person to drive back a bunch of drugs for us from there.
I bet. Yes, indeed. I flew a private jet back that night.
Man, you flew better
It wasn't
than
me.
us.
It was the owner of High Times that took me.
Oh.
It was very surreal, and I was stoned to the gullets.
I drove a bunch of drugs back that night.
I dealt with some guy. Did you see the gun that was made out of joints that was gold?
No. Did you
It was like
smoke the Nate Diaz pot?
No.
It won the award, and it was freaky good.
Yeah.
I thought when Nate Diaz won the award, I'm like, oh, they gave it to him because he's like a big celebrity, and then I tried it, and it was crazy. Feels like you just got slapped.
Yeah, he just put his name on a good weed.
Anyway,
Smart
this
idea.
might be one of the most mellow parts of any interview we've ever had. We just got really talking about Sublime just brought back
Can
a
I
lot
just
of.
say thank you for spreading awareness about HIV? I think we really.
I dedicated that one to you guys. That's why.
How many years have you been doing that?
Can I do a shot with you, Ron?
There you go, Eric Freedman. This is what happens when you go for it. He came in, did good in the interview portion. Was very honest. He wanted a shot with Ron White, and he asked for it, and that is how show business works, ladies and gentlemen. Now you get to do a fucking shot with Ron White.
Okay, now don't forget, this is the best tequila in the world, so don't forget to smell it and taste it. It is amazing. Here you go.
That's what I tell my clients.
Thank you, buddy.
Is that me? I know you tell me when to leave.
Motherfucking Joelberg in the house. They just did one shot, still available on Netflix streaming. What else, Eric? Any special skills or talents? Any hobbies or anything weird you're into?
I play drums.
Whoa!
Oh, here we
Wait
go.
a second. Are we about to have a Mexican drum off? Or do you have any Mexican in your blood at all?
No, I don't.
You sure?
it's too
Maybe
bad.
I've lived with them for a bit now.
It's too bad. Really wish you were Mexican so we could do this. Moving on, Tony.
not. Have you ever hung out with a Mexican or anything like that?
I have.
Wow. Would you like to have a Mexican drum off? Do you guys like that?
I'm
One of our favorite traditions. All right, well, Eric, this is the part where Joel hands over the sticks, and you want to
think I'm gonna
talk
need a
shit about
shot.
playing the drums.
I
You want to
didn't
drop
talk any
the
shit about
no. When I asked you any special skills or hobbies, your first answer was drums. So there you go. Get over there, Eric. Don't be shy. You want to do a shot with Ron White? Now you have to play the fucking drums. Joel drinking tequila, or as he calls it, breathing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he goes with his drum solo, challenging the throne of Joelberg. Joel will respond after this. Put your hands together for Eric Freedman. Okay. That was a good beat. That was
like-
a good rhythm. I guess I could probably challenge for the Mexican drum off.
Yeah, that was
seeing
very
what you just
guitar
did.
centered.
I don't play
Yeah.
in the
I mean, I pretty much do that for 5 minutes when we do sound check every Monday. So with his retort, the defending reigning champion of percussion of Kiltony, Joelberg, ladies and gentlemen, Joel Jimenez. Whoa, look at that.
Damn, he's flipping it around. Oh, and it hit him in the dick. Now he's eating the cymbal. Now he's deep throating the cymbal.
deep-throated.
Oh, it's
he's
coming in his
jerking
mouth.
off. Wow.
Wow, he has very dark
Joelberg,
areolas.
ladies and gentlemen, come on. There he goes, Eric Freedman. You lost the
Thank
Mexican
you.
drum up, but you got a shot with Ron White. Ask and you shall receive. Eric J. Friedman on Twitter. There he
Nice
goes.
job.
and we move on.
That was very good.
You guys having fun out there? Tried to warn you.